The following is a brochure provided for new volunteers at a pet hospital. Read the brochure and answer questions 32 through 36. The title is Pet Hospital. Follow along as I read. Being a volunteer pet aide in the community pet hospital should be lots of fun. You were selected among many other applicants, so you should feel proud that we recognize that you have something special to offer, a passion for helping pets in need. We also hope that over your 8-week assignment with us, you will develop useful skills that will serve you well when you seek employment in the future. Who knows, perhaps you will want to become a veterinarian too someday. The pets who come to Community Pet Hospital are experiencing some level of illness, injury, or behavioral distress. Since we limit our practice to reptiles and birds, we can somewhat predict the activity in our waiting room on a typical day. Frankly, we have more problems with pet owners than with the pet themselves. You will notice that we have signs prominently hanging around the office asking that owners should not release their pets from their pens or cages while in the office. Yet nearly every day, some owner will permit his or her pet to crawl or fly about the office anyway. As a volunteer pet aide, we ask you to discourage owners from this practice. But if and when it happens, we appreciate your assistance in helping to retrieve the escaped pet. When pets and their owners are being seated, we ask your assistance in separating, when possible, the birds from the reptiles. This can help prevent a noisy, distressing climate in the waiting room. Also, it is our experience that small birds need separation from large birds who tend to be aggressive and dominate the chatter. While we only have a few snakes in our practice, their visits can provoke upsetting responses in the waiting room. Both pets and owners seem to respond poorly to the presence of snakes in the waiting room, even if they are caged. So our receptionist tries very hard to arrange snake appointments at the end of the day when most of our other patients have been seen and are gone. We encourage your interest in every pet that comes through the door. However, there are a few basic rules in engaging with any pet patient that are essential for you to apply at all times. Okay, number 1. The pet owner should be politely asked first if it is acceptable to interact with his or her pet. Number 2, don't assume that a pet wants to interact with anyone except his or her owner. You may like the pet, but it may not like you or anyone else. Number 3, refrain from physically handling any pet except as absolutely necessary. Pets who come to us are in distress, so additional handling by strangers may exacerbate their fragile condition. Number 4, pets in distress may lash out in self-defense and could injure you with a bite or a painful scratch. Number 5, excessive attention paid to one pet may make an owner of another pet somewhat jealous on the other side of the room. Number 6, sometimes it seems that paying attention to a pet causes an owner to feel it is all right to open the pen or cage in order to demonstrate pet tricks. We don't want that. Number 7, in the event you do handle any pet in any way, immediately wash your hands well with disinfectant soap in the washroom. Absolutely never touch one pet immediately after handling another unless your hands are thoroughly clean between interactions. Helping a pet in distress and its owner is a very rewarding experience. We are sure you will come to feel the satisfaction of your contributions to the harmony of our waiting room here at the Community Pet Hospital. Okay, let's look at the first question. Question says, number 32, what does retrieve mean as used in the following sentence? Okay, let's look at the sentence. But if, when it happens, we appreciate your assistance in helping to retrieve the escaped pet. Okay, so let's look at the answer choices. Is it A, help take care of the pet? No, we don't want to take care of it if it escaped, so that's not good. How about help the owners take care of the pet? No. C, help the pet escape and leave the office? No, we definitely don't want that. Or D, help catch the pet and put it back into its cage. D is the correct answer. Okay, let's look at number 33. Which of the following is not a correct rewording of the following sentence? So we want to pick the incorrect answer. Additional handling by strangers may exacerbate its fragile condition. Additional handling by strangers may exacerbate its fragile condition. Okay, let's look at A. A stranger handling a pet may worsen its condition? Maybe, not really, right? How about B? A stranger handling a pet may improve its condition? Well, that's incorrect, right? We're looking for the one that's not correct. Okay, so that's incorrect. How about C? A stranger handling a pet may intensify its condition? D. A stranger handling a pet may aggravate its condition. Okay, so the best answer is B. A stranger handling a pet may improve its condition. Okay, we wanted the incorrect rewording of the following sentence. Okay, let's look at number 34. The main purpose of this brochure is A. To explain to veterinarians how to care for hurt animals? No. How about B? To explain to pet owners how to care for reptiles and birds? No. C. To explain why pet owners should use the community pet hospital? Maybe, but not really. D. To explain how volunteers should interact with pet patients and their owners? Yes, that's the best answer. D. Okay, 35. Which of the following is not discussed in the brochure? So the key word is not discussed. Okay, A. How snake appointments are made by the receptionist? No. That was discussed, right? Remember, we're looking for not discussed. B. How to release pets from their pens or cages while in the office? Okay, that was not discussed, right? C. While small birds need separating from large birds? No. And D. While the hospital can predict the activity in the waiting room on a typical day? No. So the best answer is B. How to release pets from their pens or cages while in the office. Okay, let's look at the last question. 36. Which of these sentences from the reading best describes the main idea of the thesis? Okay, A. Being a volunteer pet aide in the community pet hospital should be lots of fun. Yeah, that could be. We'll just keep that for right now. How about B? The pets who come to community pet hospital are experiencing some level of illness, injury, or behavioral distress. Well, it did talk about that, but that wasn't the main idea. Okay, so we'll cross that out. C. Frankly, we have more problems with pet owners than with the pets themselves. That was mentioned, but that's not the main idea again. And D. We're sure you will come to feel the satisfaction of your contributions to the harmony of our waiting room here at Community Pet Hospital. Okay, this one's a better answer than A. It's a little more detailed, so the correct answer is D.